After receiving data files, there are three major processes that take place prior to production. One of those processes is verifying the data. The second process is processing the data to meet USPS postal requirements. And the third process is customer approval. Data verification oftentimes is very simple. There are three major steps that we take when we verify data. First of all, we open the data file. What that does, that verifies that the file hasn't been corrupted during transmission. The second step we do is verify the quantities of each data file or files if multiple files are sent in. That verifies that we're actually receiving the quantity that we quoted on the job. The third process is to validate that the fields that are supposed to be within the data match the record layout sent in from the customer. Data preparation actually consists of three major components. The first one is taking the customer input file and CAS certifying it. CAS certification, CASS, stands for Coding, Accuracy, Security System. What that does with the customer data, it standardizes the address. It also runs it through a USPS database to identify deliverable and undeliverable addresses. The second part is to meet the USPS required move update requirement. In most cases, that's running it through an NCOA process, a national change of address. If, for instance, you move, you supply a change of address to the USPS, it will take the customer data file, and if your old previous address is in their data file, it'll change it so that you will receive the message intended. The last step is the most important step, pre-sorting the data. Postage represents the largest expense in a direct mail campaign. As we all know, it costs 46 cents to mail a letter today. If a customer database is highly saturated, that 46 cents can drop down to 14.6 cents per piece. On an average, we can pre-sort data and get a customer's database, if not highly saturated, down to 21 to 23 cents per piece. After data preparation, it's important to lay out the design of the piece as specified from the customer. Once the data is applied to the layout, PDF proofs are sent to the customer for approval.